Hello and welcome to Dave's Ramblings, where I basically talk your ear off about things I find interesting. I'll have to apologise now for the state of my voice. I had a terminal case of the sniffles that I'm just coming over, but I know you lovely people always want more Dave's Ramblings. Yeah, right, okay. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about the new faction heading to Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and they're called the Idoneth Deepkin. Now, I'll give you the basic backstory on them, which is they are basically sea elves. So, during the last days of the world, Slaanesh, the Chaos God, just chowed down on all these pointy-eared souls as the world was breaking apart, and the last ones to finally be nommed were the elves that worshipped Mathlan, god of the sea. Now, when I first read that, I actually thought it said Matalan and I pissed, but no, it's Mathlan. When the newborn elven gods captured Slaanesh and started extracting souls, the sea elves came out first, and the elven god Teclis was like, I'm going to have these souls and I'm going to remake them into the Sithai, or the Awakened. Now, he wanted them to be the most noble and pure, and he built like a fucking great city for them, and he taught them magic and shit. But just like anything in Games Workshop, it wasn't meant to be, and they started acting strange and resentful. So Teclis had a look at their souls, and there he found Shadow. Yes, literally, that's how it is actually explained in the bump, is shadow. Doesn't say what, doesn't say whether that's evil intent or whether, you know, he's like looking at it from a different angle and the sun's in the way or something. But yeah, so they found a shadow on their soul. So he tries to shine a bright light of truth on this shadow. And I'll be honest with you, again, I literally have no idea what that means. And some go mad and the rest retreat to the sea, where they chose the name Idoneth. And I'll just wrap it up now. Basically, 1 in every 100 newborn Idoneth survive past infancy, because they have swiftly withering souls, and they have to capture the soul essence of other creatures to survive. So, in summary, they have effectively created Dark Eldar, wait, sorry, I forgot all these new names now, Drukhari for Age of Sigmar. Now, I'll be honest, I was really enjoying the story until that little tidbit at the end. I don't see why they had to trap souls. It just seems like a retread of so many different things with the Eldar, the Dark Eldar. I mean, they could have just left souls out of it and just thought of a different way for them to battle. But putting that aside, the models look great. Well, actually, theirs look great. Whereas with my paint skills, they would probably look like a child's fucking crayon drawing of what they're meant to look like. Now, they were pitched to me as mer elves, and yeah, okay, that's the case, but they look a lot more than that. They do look really nice, and especially with the range of nautical themes. I mean, there's beast riders riding on turtles, sharks, seahorses. But again, I know it sounds daft, but they look an awful lot like Dark Eldar. The sharks even look like the Reaver jet bikes, and the big turtle they've got, I looked at it and thought, fuck, that's a venom transport, which I found quite funny. I mean, you know, it's obviously a turtle, but looking at the basic shape, you know. Now, I've not actually started an Age of Sigmar army, mainly because I don't have the time, but also, just quite frankly, nothing caught my eye. It was a lot, when they did the whole restart, it was just, quite frankly, boring. I haven't really taken up anything with Age of Sigmar, but to be honest with you, the sea elves are really tempting me. I like the idea of the magic, creating what they call the ether sea, which allows the creatures to swim in the air, and, you know, basically why they're able to breathe on land sort of thing. Now, the battle tome, according to my white dwarf, is due out on the 21st of April. So I imagine that'll be the general release date. And I'll be honest with you, I'll be keeping a close eye on any news coming through about these new guys. And I like the fact that they're taking a chance on a new army rather than just trying to make an already established army and just changing the bloody name of it. I'm glad that they're trying to go in a new and fresh direction. To be honest with you, that's one problem I sort of have with Games Workshop is, now with the case of the Dark Eldar, I don't see why they have to change their name to Drukhari. I was It was a bit cheesy, but Dark Eldar was fine, because it's effectively what they are. And the same with the Ideneth Deepkin. I don't see any problem with them being called Sea Elves. I know a lot of people would probably be like, meh, but to me it just seems a bit, a bit silly. Oh, they're the Ideneth Deepkin, when that's just not a name that's going to stick in my head. Sea Elves is easy enough. But anyway, I hope you don't mind me rambling about a different type of gaming today, and I hope my voice didn't get on your nerves too much. But again, any comments are welcome. To be honest with you, if you want to paint my army for me, you're more than welcome. But please like, share and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Bye.